Hi everyone, welcome back to Bots of the Lights, and welcome back to the life of our little plant. It's day 2. Day 2 sunrise. We're going to take 1 CO2, 2 water. What I like about this game, the theme is very friendly. Nothing controversial or threatening or, it's educational, everyone can enjoy it. And the gameplay is really smooth. It ticks along nicely. So we should be able to push our way through this game pretty quickly solo, actually. Right, that's sunrise income. Now we've got 1, 2, 3, we've got 6 water, we've got 2 CO2. I ought to be thinking about doing some photosynthesis, but also grabbing some cards, I think, would be good. So let's go over to the ribosome up here near the nucleus and take this action. 5 proteins. We're going to use the ribosome to synthesize 5 proteins. Excellent. This really will help us. Okay, their turn. Right, they're going to photosynthesize twice. They can do 1, but they can't do 2. And since they can't do 2, she's going to skip this one. This one says, only take this action if she has 4 or fewer cell component cards in her hand. At the moment she doesn't have any, so yes, she can do this. And this says she's going to grab a specialization card. So first action, she's going to use a grey flask if she can. There is a pink card in the offer. She's going to take this action. She doesn't have to pay. She's going to take this card and place this in her hand. Now Ivy likes to give her hand an order from oldest to newest, left to right. So she kind of has a first in, last out type effect going on. So she'll play the oldest cards when she comes to play a card first. Right, so let's place this here, we'll keep that there. That's her hand. Now, there's a special rule in regard to her strategy when she takes a specialization. Depending on what type of specialization is, it will move her strategy. This is a strategy that rewards plant growth. Okay, it's actually the amount of, if we took this, it would be the amount, you score victory points equal to the amount of water that your roots collect at the game end. So, this is a plant growth type strategy. It's going to move her strategy towards the plant growth direction. Okay? You're just going to have to refer to the rule book for this if you're not sure. Now for the moment, she's not going to start playing her cards until we get beyond this 2 spot. Okay, once this cell wall's built up here and we start up here, then she'll start playing her cards. All right, and that's using these effects down the bottom. You'll notice they have the 2 lines. So we only execute this bit, which is play a card, when we get to cell wall 2. Okay, back to us. I'm going to focus on, I want to build my plant, then grab some CO2. I think I want to do this before, although we've got protein. Yeah, I'm going to focus on this before I can't. So let's go back to the plasma membrane. This time we're going to go up. Let's grow our shoots. We're going to go up this way. It costs 1 growth hormone. We've still got 2 left. Back to her. Alright, this says if she's not first player token, then she'll take the action to grab the first player. That's up here in the nucleus. It would normally cost a CO2, she doesn't have to pay. She takes the first player token and then grabs a card. So she takes this and grabs a card. Those cards that you grab, so if you see that white draw card icon, they come from the top of the deck. So that's going in her hand. Oh, starch. 12 points is a lot of points if she plays it. Right, back to us. We've got 2 actions left. I'm going to grow again. We're going here, growing our roots. So we can come this way, or we can come this way. This way costs energy. I don't have any energy. I'm going to come down here. It costs a growth hormone. There we go. Okay, she's got less than 4 cards in her hand. She's got 2. So she's going to grab blue or orange. Given multiple options, so she could grab blue or orange. She takes the leftmost, so she's going to take this one. This goes to her hand. Oops, there we go. Okay, back to me. My final action is going to be to grab some CO2. Yep, we'll go in here. That's 6 CO2, and the water level comes down. Now, after your action, you can play a card. You can only ever play one card, right? So remember, it says on the round structure, during the day, take turns placing a flask, take an action, then may play one card. So I'm actually going to do this. I'm going to do this because this is going to give me a free action. In fact, 2 free actions. It costs me 2 proteins to play this card, so we lose 2 here. But then I get to take the photosynthesis action up to 2 times. I can only do it once. Photosynthesis costs 6 CO2 and 6 water. Take that action. Okay, there's the photosynthesis. It happens here in the chloroplasts. We don't have to place a flask, this is a free action. We take 1 carbohydrate, and then it says we get 2 victory points. 2 health points rather. Okay, so we've just pipped into the lead. It's early days, our score's going to head hopefully back around and over 50. Okay, this is our player area now, right? So that's not in our hand anymore, that's out on the table. Okay, back to her. So her deck's empty, let's give it a shuffle. Okay. I just realised we forgot to move her strategy when we took this enzyme. Every time she takes an orange card, it moves down. Right, so back down here. Yep, we should have done that. Let's draw a new card. And take the first player. If she's not, she already is. Okay, she's going to grab water. Ah, we didn't want to see that. And then puts 3 in the central vacuole. So she's doing that one. This comes down. Grabs one of those, remember, always 6. And puts 3 in here. Okay. We don't have any more actions. She's got her extra one, remember, because she got a majority in central vacuole last time, and she's going to do it again. Right, less than 4 cards. She does have less than 4 cards. She's going to take this blue one. But her strategy is heading back this way. She's right back there on the neutral. So she can't fix herself a strategy at the minute. But it's night time. Recover all the flasks. She's going to take the majority, gets the extra flask, moves up this track, grabs 1 point. So we're back to level scores. Reset the water, fill the next spot. So no one's placed any points yet. I could have done it last time and grabbed 12. I'm going to miss out on those 12. But maybe this time. There's no cards in the X spots, so nothing goes, but we refill. Okay. Right, she's got the extra action again. That really does cost us. And she's first player. But day 3, let's do sunrise. I've got 4 water, 2 CO2. And she's first player, so she gets first turn. Right, let's see what she does. Okay, if she's adopted a strategy, she hasn't, so skip that one. Alright, so she's going to go for growth. She's got 2 actions, yeah, no problem. So she's going to do cytoplasm and plasma membrane on roots. And she will play 2 actions at once. Remember, she always grabs the most expensive spots, so she can take this one, and then roots, which is that one. So we move up on the growth track for Ivy. This exclamation mark and this card means she draws a card. It's an enzyme. Taking an enzyme moves her towards this point here. Although she's grown, her strategy doesn't move upwards unless she hits these points. Okay, so this moves her strategy up 1 point. This moves her growth strategy up to 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Right, my turn. Let's see. What do I want to do? Let's go here. So build a cell wall. We get to place one of our carbohydrates on the cell wall. as a little bonus, we get to place 1 water in the central vacuole. That comes from the supply, not our personal stock. So we've got a carbohydrate, grab a water. Water goes up there in our pink section, and that gives us 10 points. Wonderful. Up to 12. That's more like it. Back to Ivy. What's she going to do? Oh, photosynthesize twice. Got a feeling my lead is going to be short-lived. Alright, so she can do this. She can do it twice. She's got the resources. It's just one action for her. And the photosynthesize twice action is available. So she's going to spend those. Grab 2 carbohydrate. Setting herself up nicely. Okay, what about us? We've kind of got the advantage in action, so I'm going to stick there for the minute. We're going to grab 2 CO2 at the start of our next turn and 4 water. So we could afford to spend 2 water if we wanted. We could take the PSV. It's not a great one, but it's tempting. What to do. I think I want to keep on my strategy of growing my plants. I think I'm going to go here. Which gives me 2 more growth hormones. There we go. Alright, here we go. So she's going to build cell wall. She has got it. And she's going to put 1 water in central vacuole, so we don't have the majority anymore. I thought I might have just squeezed that cheaply. So she's placing her action here. She's going to put 1 water here. She's going to put cell wall here. That's 9 points, this one. Takes up to 11. And we've completed the first section of the cell wall. So as soon as that happens, we now increase her deck. These level 2s are going to go into her discard pile. So more advanced actions become available. She's going to step her game up a little bit. So in her discard pile, there you go. So next time this gets emptied, they'll get shuffled in. Now we're still playing this card out. Now we've reached level 2 on the cell wall. This bit becomes active. And this says she'll play a PSV card, a blue card, if she can. But only if she can afford to. So she's got the PSV card, remember it's the oldest one. These normally cost 5 water and 2 protein. Remember, she doesn't have protein, but she does have water. Now the rules tell us that for Ivy to play a blue card, ignore the cost here, it always costs her 6 water. She doesn't have any, so she's not going to play that card. Starch, she always has to pay carbohydrates. Remember, she does have carbohydrate. Specialization cards, they cost protein and potentially energy. She doesn't keep either of those resources. She gets to play these for free, but she ignores any abilities on those cards. All right. She will, however, score them for a set 6 health points per pink card. Enzymes, again, she doesn't have protein or ATP energy, so she once more gets to play them for free, and she does collect the health bonus. Okay, that concludes her turn. Alright, so she could have played a blue card if she had water. She doesn't. Let's move on. Okay, back to me. What am I going to do? I'm tempted to place, to take water now, just so I can get the majority in the central vacuole. We've got 2 enzymes moving down here next time. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Or do I wait? I might wait, actually. I might wait. Let's grow. I'm going to go in here while I can. Grow my shoots. And we can go this way, we can go this way, we can go that way. This way we get free photosynthesis action. It's going to cost us carbohydrate to move this way, 2 growth to move this way. No, I'm going up. I'm going straight up the middle. It's going to cost me 1 growth hormone. Back to her. Okay, she's going to collect water or CO2, whichever she has the least of. She has neither, so she's going to do water, and she's going to put 2 in the central vacuole. I'm glad I did this now. Glad I held on. So she's going to put 2 here, she's up to 3. Water level comes down. She takes 6. So I could now, with my final action, take water. Gives me just 4. But that's okay. 4, 8, take 4 more, that gives me 12. So I could photosynthesize twice. Do I put some in the central vacuole? It'll net me 1 point, deny her 2, and it'll give me the extra action. So yeah, I think I'm going to take the central vacuole. So I'm going to put 3. If we're tied here, then we'll both get the reward, but we won't get the flask. I like the extraction. So I'm only pocketing 1 water, but I've helped the plants. Okay, that's it. We're all out of actions. Let's recover our action markers. We've got the majority here, so our water goes back to the supply. We move up and grab 1 point and the flask. We're up to 13. Add the next carb to the cell wall. Game progresses. Reset water. Now the water doesn't reset to 5. We're at this section, so it resets to 6. These 2 go. These slide down and refill. We should try and grab some specializations because they're valuable. Now we're on the next day, so we get 4 CO2 and 4 water. Let's take 6 and 6, put 2 of each back. So we've got enough to photosynthesize once, and we can save ourselves on action for it if we use an enzyme instead. Ivy's first player, so she gets to go first. And she's going to build cell wall. She's got the carbohydrate. So that's her action. She's taking 8 points. And it was 1 water in the central vacuole. She's up to 4 here, so it's going to be hard for me to compete. 8 points, she's up to 19. And she'll play a blue card if she's got the water. Now she does have the water, so she's going to play the water, play the blue card. I'm going to place cards that she's played up here. Remember, there's a fixed 6 water cost. She's going to take the 4 victory points and then take back an action marker. And the action marker she takes back is the one that she's just used. So from 19 up to 23, and she takes that back. So Ivy's getting a bit of a lead on me now. Let's grab ourselves a free enzyme card. I'm going to go in here, grab this. After my turn I can play a card. So I'm going to play the one I've just picked up. It's going to cost 1 protein to play. Now with enzymes you kind of stack them here like this, but the immediate effect is 2 victory points to 15, and then I can trigger these other enzyme effects if I wished. So I can do a photosynthesis for free. It's going to, well, it's not quite free because it's going to cost me 1 protein. So I'll pay the 1 protein and we'll photosynthesize these 2 into 1 carbohydrate. Okay, back to Ivy, and we'll need to reshuffle. I've just realised actually she won the vacuole battle last time, so the strategy should have gone 1 to the left. I think that's alright. Yeah. Simple rules, but it's still easy to forget things. Okay, let's see what she does. Right, does she have less than 4 cards? No, she doesn't. Is she not first player? She is. Right, so she's going to do growth again. Right, with 2 actions. So, 1 there, And what was it? It was shoots this time. So up one spot. Now she's going to move her strategy upwards. Okay, this is an immediate up. Okay, so this means now at sunrise she'll take water or CO2. That's going to cause us problems. That means she's potentially making lots of progress. Okay, all right, let's see. I think we're going to do cell wall. Or do I take energy? I think, because I want to grow, I actually want energy. Yeah, let's do that instead. So we're going to the mitochondria, where we can perform cellular respiration, turning water and CO2 or carbohydrate into energy. I'll take the 6th spot, meaning we get 6 energy. Right, so that's 5 plus 1, 6 energy. Okay, cool. Next. Alright, has she reached a yellow strategy? No, she hasn't. So she's going to take water or CO2, whichever she has the least of. She has neither, so she's going to take water and put 1 in the central vacuole. So up to 5 here now. That comes down. Okay, I think I want to grow again. This is going to cost 2. I don't have 2. Ideally, I like to do both growths actually. So maybe I'll go and grab some more growth hormone. Yeah, that's all I need. Let's go here. Her last action, what's she going to do? She can't do the first 2, so she's going to take energy. Taking this 25. Now she's going to play an enzyme card. So this one is for free. And then this icon here says she's going to then play 1 of her previously stacked enzymes. She hasn't played any yet, right? So she's going to play 1 enzyme. I'm actually going to pop it here just to make it obvious that's what she has in her stack. So she's playing this, taking the 2 health points. So up to 27. She's getting a bit of a lead now. Back to us, we've got 2 actions left, and we're definitely going to lose one of them next time. So let's go for roots. Come down here, it's going to cost 2 energy, 2 growth. Let's pay 5, that's 3 change. Okay. There's an immediate bonus here. This is 5 exclamation points. So for getting here, 5 health points. 15 up to 20. Okay, then last action, we're going to go again, but this time we're going to have to pay a protein. Because we want this spot here. So it's going to cost 1 red cube. You can choose shoots or roots. I'm going to go for shoots. And we've got a choice. This weighs 2 energy, 1 growth. This weighs 2 energy and 2 growth. Well, I've only got 1 growth, so I'm coming this way. The immediate benefit is draw 1 card. It costs me these resources. So we're going to pay 2 energy, 1 growth hormone. Draw a card. It's a PSV, which is going to cost 5 water and 2 protein to play. I don't have them, unfortunately. Gives 4 victory points and lets me take a flask back. It's quite expensive. We'll hold on to it. We can't play it yet. Okay, that was the last action, I think, of the round. So she's going to take this time. Cover our actions. She moves up here, takes 2 points, and then moves her strategy left. Okay, that's it. Strategy fixed. So we take these strategy cards. She's hit this one. That's going into a discard pile. So she's got another action to grab water. This can't move right now, so it's only up or down. But she does get this bonus. During sunrise, she's going to add 2 water to the central vacuole. And what with her growth as well, her sunrise is looking good. Right, so that fills up. Water goes back up. This card goes. These slide down, refill. Ready for the next day. Okay, she's still first player. Let's do sunrise. So she's going to grab water or CO2, whichever she has the least of. She's got 1 water, so she's grabbing a CO2. This kicks in 2 water in the central vacuole. My sunrise, I'm taking 6 CO2. I get a free photosynthesis action, and I get 6 water, 2 in the central vacuole. And this is where it's cool, with shoots and roots at the maximum and a free photosynthesis action. I can turn the water and CO2 I've just got into carbohydrates straight away. Excellent. So, we've managed to level things up in the central vacuole and kind of negate that gain she's got. Right, oops, her action is first. Blue strategy, no. She's going to go for protein and 2 VPs. Yeah, that's a bit annoying. She's taking that 5 spot, which we might have gone for this time. However, I think I'm going to go for cell wall. Place this one here, take 6 VPs, and you get the +1 bonus. So an extra water here. So I'm winning that battle now. That's 26, and we're still losing there. I don't have enough to play this. I've got 3 water and no protein. Okay. Right, she's going to take water and put 2 in the central vacuole. She hasn't got any blue cards to play. Let's grab the lead here again. She's got lots of water now. Okay. Do I take the seed embryo? I might do that. The seed embryo at game end gives 2 victory points for every blue card, is that right? Maybe I should take this. And then play it. It's going to cost 2 energy and 3 water. I can do that. I can do that. Might not be very fruitful, but let's see. Okay, her turn. Alright, she can't do this one. She's got no carbohydrate. She can't photosynthesize twice. She can only do it once. Can she do this? Yes, she can. Okay. Another 2 points. She's placing her flask here. I've got enough to play this. My seed embryo now says when I play a PSV, this lets you pull an action token back, a worker back. This says when you pull the worker back, you can play it immediately. So you kind of get 2 turns in a row. That's neat. So why don't we go into the xylem and get some extra water? We're going to get 5. I think I want to keep all 5 of those. Yeah. I could deny her the central vacuole. I want to keep those 5 to pay for this, you see. Okay. Does she have a specialization in hand? She'll play it, right? Yeah. If she's got a specialization in hand, she'll go for energy. So she's going to the mitochondria, blocking out that space. And then, this is kind of an or. She'll play a pink card if she has it, and if she hasn't, she'll go for an orange card. So she's going to play the pink card. And playing these is free. And then I want to grab protein. Yeah, I'm going up here. I was tempted by the nucleus and grabbing first player, but I think I'm going to do this. Grab 3 protein, 1, 2, 3. It's not a bad function. Then I can play the PSV, costs 5 water and 2 protein, which I have. I get to pull an action token back and then play it straight away. So if I wanted to, I could, pull back a token from a space, empty it of my token, and then I can play it into that space again. I also get 4 victory points, so I'm up to 30. I could grab one of these cards. This one lets me grow, but I'm already grown at maximum. This one I like, but it's too expensive. This one's okay, but I'm not going to use it. This one I really want. Why don't I do this? So pull that back, replay it there, grab 4 water, put 2 in the central vacuole. This goes down, keep 2. And then hope he doesn't put any more in. Photosynthesize twice, he can only do it once. If he's got less than 4 cards, he'll grab a pink card. There aren't any pink cards. If he's got 2 actions left, he's only got 1. Right, so they can't play this card. We discard it, we draw again. You can't do this. He doesn't have orange or blue. He might take water, but he's going to take CO2. Right, and then play a blue card if he's got it, but he doesn't. He's going to take CO2. That goes in here, that goes down. Takes one of those. Job done. Wow, I think we got away with it. Alright, end of the round. Recover our markers. We're going to take the 2 grey ones this time, because he's got 4, we've got 5. We go up on this track, which gives us 1 victory point. Place another tick on the cell wall. We're now on the final stretch. So this is going to reset all the way to the top, up to 8 water now. This goes, these move down, refill. Another enzyme, and a specialization. That one I do want to take. Sunrise, we both place 2 in the central vacuole. Yeah, I'm not going to beat him this time. He takes water. I take water and CO2, which I can photosynthesize into a carbohydrate. We've got the extra action, but he's first player. Well, join me in part 3 then, as we finish up the game and see if we can win Cellulose. See you next time.